So hey everybody, I wanted to come to you and show you some more Christmas cards. I've gotten a few more in, so I thought I'd do another roundup. Some of these I have made and some have been sent to me. So here's 7 more Christmas card or winter card ideas. So let's go through some of these other ones. Some of these, like I said, have been mailed to me. So this one came from Elvina. She lives in the United Kingdom and she made more of a tag than a card, but it still functions so beautifully as a Christmas card because of the colors she used. It may not be traditional Christmas stuff, but it looks very Christmassy in feel. So it's a ton of layers. She's done 2 layers of tags that I think either she's cut, I think she just hand cut these out. She then stamped the background of all of it. She took a pen and went around the entire edge and added some fun little details and squiggles and things like that. She then took some ribbon along here, right here, not ribbon, lace, sorry, and tucked it under, and it's very much tucked under. And then she layered on top of that with some chipboard that she's painted. You can see it right in here. It's the chipboard that's in there. So she took the chipboard, and then she's got 2 layers of papers that she cut out and roughed up the edges on, and she's popped that up. See right there? And before she put these 2 layers on, she wrapped some rope, and it goes underneath this little tag right here. So she wrapped the rope about 3 or 4 times, and then she tucked in these little metal pieces right here. Then she put these 2 layers on. Here's another piece of chipboard. This time she rolled a piece of paper and then rolled the rope around that, and then she stapled it right here to kind of keep it in place. She added a fun little sticker right here, and then I think at this point now, she's gone through and splattered it all with white paint. And she didn't splatter it with this on here or with the gems, otherwise they would have probably gotten splattered too. So she splattered in white paint and in black paint. She also added these little, and if you can kind of see, they're just long strips that this one's kind of come undone, that you just roll up like this, and she's added a few of them here and there. And then she added the 2 little girls, and she cut a background piece to that, and then added a few fun gems, and that's the gist of it. It seems like a lot of work, and it really is, but it really pays off. It's that grungy, shabby chic look, and it really looks cool. And then to make sure that her note on the back, and also to kind of cover up the rope on the back side, she cut out a new piece, wrote it, and then just stapled it on here. So you can see the little staples. And it's okay if the staples come through on the front side. It adds a really cool effect. It's just more to the layers and funness. So thank you so much. This little card, this one came from Marie. This is using the papers from Canvas Core. It's called the miscellaneous papers. And it's on a sheet of 12 by 12, but it's 6 4 by 6 sections in there. And so these are some of the sections. So this paper is in there. And basically she took a card, this right here, and it's that opening top card, which is kind of fun. And then she inked the edges in black. She added 2 long tags, and then she's got some burlap pieces. She's got a die cut leaf. She's got a couple of flowers. She's got some cheesecloth, and she's also tucked a flower, laid it in half, like kind of folded it in half and tucked it under and put these flowers on top, and then the fun little berries here. And then she's splattered the whole thing with white and red mist. It's probably glimmer mist is my guess. And then she put a little bit of paint on the top of these just to kind of smooth it out. And this is a small card. This is not a giant card. This card measures, this is a, 3.5 by 5 card. So it's a smaller card, and that's fine. This is one of the cards that I made. This one is made with clay. It's an air dry clay, and I started with just a Canvas Core base of a card that already has the burlap stitched on there, so that's really easy. And then I took the clay and I made it into long tubes and just put it in all these little swirly motions. And here's a link up in the iCard for how I made this card. So then what I did is I went through and I rolled little balls in red clay and then made a star out of some yellow clay and then glued everything on. And the swirls are so easy. So that's pretty simple right there. And then I just inked the edges, so that's done. Here we have a gate card. This one came from Dorothy, who was one of my secret sister things, so I got this one. She used a lime green paper, and basically you take an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and you cut it on the 11 side, and this becomes your 4 1/4. So this is 11 by 4 1/4. You then use your, you can just measure it out and fold it, or you can use your bone folder, you can use one of those measuring score pal kind of things. And this becomes 3 1/4 or 3.75, and this becomes 3.75 on this side. So when you fold it in, it becomes your typical A2 size card. And then she cut out some swirly papers with gold with swirls on it on both sides and laid it on the top. And then she used a sticker, but she backed the sticker with some paper, so when it folded on here, it wouldn't stick to the front. So that's pretty cool. And I love her colors. She probably picked the lime green because she found the sticker first, is my guess. This is a one from Julia. And I have mentioned this one before, and some of these you may have seen before in small little videos of Happy Mail, but I'm kind of compiling them all together here. And she took a cream cardstock and then layered it with a hunter green cardstock, and then took another cream cardstock. I really can't talk this morning. And then she did some generation stamping. So my guess is that this set of trees is all one stamp, and then she stamped again right after it. So the first stamp and then a second generation stamp behind it. Let that all dry, and then had stickles everywhere, and then did the happy holidays and popped it up. So it's a fun way of doing a generation stamp and getting some use out of one stamp but making a forest, which is kind of cool. So I love that. This one I just got in from my friend from Russia, Marina, and here she's taken a 6x6 paper pad and then made a card out of that size. So this is a 12.5 or 12 inches, and then she scored it at 6 inches to make a large card, which is pretty fun. She took a 6x6 and probably just cut it down, and then she layered on top of that another really pretty paper. It looks like it's Kaisercraft is my guess. She then took a die cut, and you can barely see it right here. It's a very thin die cut. It almost looks like it's a snowflake. She's layered that underneath, and then she put a little card, and again, it looks like Kaisercraft to me, and it's got a little girl on it, and there's another little tag under here, another little tag right here that's got some holly and stuff. She has a Merry Christmas tag, and then she's got this die cut down here of holly, but it's in gold glitter paper. And then she took a resin piece and she laid it across here underneath this swirl that she used to cut to over top of the girl. I think this swirl is part of this. This is all one piece. And then she put some fun little pieces, and I can't tell. Oh, it is all one piece of wood. So it's one piece of wood, and then she put the tag on top, so it looks like it's kind of flaring out. She added some more fun wood pieces, a little flare right here, and then a ton. I think you guys can catch all the sparkle that you're seeing. Those are a whole bunch of little confetti pieces, and they're green and gold and silver, and you can just see them sparkling every time I move this card. She hand picked all those on there. That's really, really pretty. And then here's a fun winter card. And I'm going to actually show you how to make this one right here. It's so super simple. It's about the fastest card I've ever come up with. So yay! Yay for fast cards, especially if you're going to do a whole bunch of them. So if you're behind and you just haven't quite gotten your rear in gear about getting Christmas cards out and ready for anybody, this is a fun way of doing it. Here's 3 different washi tapes, and I picked them all in glitter colors, but you could easily just do blues or silvers. You don't have to have glitter. And now I've got to find the edge. There it is. It's hiding. So here I just have a white cardstock, and this is just your typical A2 size card. And I'm going to start with one of the washi tape, and I'm going to kind of tear this because I want it to be a rough edge like you see there. So I've layered one right here, clean it off. And if it's not perfect, you can always reassemble it. Take your scissors, cut it so it's right on the edge there. Or you could fold it in if you want to have a fun interest on the inside. It's up to you. Take a lighter color. And again, I got to find the edge. There it is. And because I cut it on the last one, I'm going to rip and make kind of a fun edge. I might make this more severe. There we go. I'm going to layer this one a little bit less than I did the last one. I want it to be more of a grade. And then come in and trim it. There we go. And then same, and this is a little bit of a different color. I don't know if you can see that or not. It is a tiny bit different. This is a little bit darker. It's also a skinnier washi tape. So I'm just going for different styles, different types, but they're all that glittery color. And this is a fun way to use up your washi tape is on cards. So again, take it, I kind of roughed up the edge, take it and just layer it down. Oops. Make sure it's sticking. Trim off the edge. There it is. I got a little bit of the card on that one. That's okay. And if it's not quite lining up the way you want it to, just readjust it. Shift it. Washi tape is awesome that way. Make sure it's all down there, and that right there just makes a really pretty card. And the theme, if you haven't figured it out, is we're going for like snow winter. So like in case you've missed the Christmas season, this is still a fun snow card. What here is I'm using is this beautiful Rhinea foil. This is a blue Rhinea foil. And we are going to punch, and I'm just using a snowflake punch. Clean out the little pieces that are in there. I'm going to do 2 of these. This is a double-sided foil, but we're using the blue side on this foil, and it's a paper. It actually has paper on the inside. And we're going to take our little Xyron, make a sticker. We're going to flip it over, and we're going to make these 2 little foil pieces into really easy stickers. See? Pull it off. It's much easier than trying to get, because these are such small die cuts, it's so much easier to put these on like a Xyron than trying to get glue on the back of them, because it does not work very well. It's kind of a delicate paper because of the foil that's on there, so this just simplifies everything. So then you're going to take it and you start, place one up here, and keep in mind whenever you're doing any kind of cards and stuff, or whenever you're doing any kind of project, odd numbers always look better. Whoops. Kind of pull a little piece of that little guy off. So we're going to stick him down and then add him back on. I pulled too hard, and that's okay. I don't want to waste more of my paper, so I'm just going to tuck it in, and it's all good. It's got a little mark on it, but I'm not too worried. Okay, so there's that. Now, over here, hiding underneath my other cards, is I have a stamp set from Paper Wings Productions, and this is the Holiday Greetings stamp set, and we're going to use one of the fun snowflakes, and I've pulled 3 already because I did my demo over here, and then we also picked the Season's Greetings. So since Season's Greetings is always on my stamp block, I'm using premium chalk ink from Brutus Monroe's Cornflower, and it's just a lovely blue color that kind of goes along with, I didn't want to do anything that was too teal colored. I wanted a nice blue, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp that on. I'm glad it stamped not upside downwards. That would not have been fun. I'll clean these in a minute, and then I'm going to go ahead and add my stamps in. I am going to do them one at a time because I want to put them where I want. Put this guy here. I'm going to do 3 stamps, which gives you 5 snowflakes on here. And we're kind of cascading down, going in this angling direction, which gives this section open and free for your greeting. And it just creates a very pretty little card, and it's super simple. A couple little stamps, a couple little fun things, and there it is, done. See how easy that was? Super simple. So thanks so much for stopping along and checking out some more Christmas card ideas or winter card ideas. And I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye. Please subscribe.
Welcome to my 1500 giveaway. I'm giving away 4 different Brutus Monroe mini chalk ink sets to lucky winners who subscribe to my channel. All I need you to do is go to the video linked here, which is and then just leave a comment that you would like to win. And if you're a new subscriber, please say that. Or if you're a returning subscriber, well, let me know. That's it. Thanks so much. Bye.